Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Tiki, and we're getting straight to the point today. The lesson today is your health is your most valuable asset, and I believe that's just a straight fact. Not only your physical health, but your mental health is your most important asset because without those things, you would not be alive. Like, that's just obvious. Without your heart, you wouldn't live. I think that's obvious. But going in details now, the physical health is obvious, right? You need to exercise, eat healthy, the basics in order to maintain a great physical health. But mental health, a lot of people overlook that, and I feel like it's overshadowed. I don't know why, especially in certain cultures. It's kind of like they don't believe in mental illnesses. Like, they're just like, oh, it's your imagination, depending on where you grow up. So I could understand that, but mental health definitely matters, because if you're not mentally okay, you are not mentally stable, which implies the fact that you are not under your own control. When you're mentally ill, you're a slave to whatever you feel, whatever is controlling you. Like, let's say if you're depressed, right? That is what's controlling you. It's not even you anymore. It's the depression that's controlling you in a way. And then when you're not in control of yourself, you start relying on things such as drugs and escape routes in order to help you hopefully escape how you feel. But deep down, you can't really escape it. You have to endure it. But that's another thing, right? So mental health is extremely important, just as much as physical health. So I highly advise that if you're going through something like extremely traumatizing mentally, you should seek therapy or etc. I don't overlook therapy. I never got a therapist because I figured out like other ways for therapy, like self-therapy and just other ways of therapy. I never needed a therapist, in my opinion, and I'm perfectly fine, with the methods I tried. So, but I wouldn't advise for you to not try one. Don't do what I did. Like, just because it worked for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for the next person, because no, the other person has gone through different things that I went through, so it won't work for them. So I advise that you guys seek a therapist or etc. And you gotta have a positive environment around you, being willing to assist you with what you're experiencing, comfort you, let you know that everything's gonna be okay, and they're actually gonna show you everything's gonna be okay. They're gonna help you every step of the way, and they're just being your supporters in a way, right? And then you need to have faith in yourself. Faith is a very powerful word. It means to believe, to always believe. No matter what comes in your way, just believe. So even if you're mentally ill, you just have to believe that you will make it out the mud, and it will take time, without a doubt, but it is always possible. From my experience, I thought it wasn't possible for me to get out of my depression, but I came out of it. I know people that felt the same way, they came out of it. So you just gotta have faith, and you gotta put in the effort too, not just faith. You have to put in the effort, and then boom, you will reach that point that you were hoping for, and then you could sit back and be like, wow, I actually did it, finally. Then you could feel more relaxed about it, and now you actually believe that faith exists. And then faith along with actions is more important. Then you're going to advise that to other people. It's a whole domino effect, but it's a positive domino effect. Bottom line is, mental health should not be overlooked. If anything, it should be encouraged to talk about mental health, like, what's on your mind and stuff. You don't have to say everything that's on your mind, no, but it is advised, because it's selfish in a way to go through things on your own and not tell anybody, as well as feeling like nobody can help you through things, which is a lie. Everyone, well, not everyone, but certain people around you, they can definitely help you. Maybe you just don't know that yet because you haven't opened up to them. So now you're going to be suffering alone while the other person is convinced that everything's okay, but deep down everything is not okay. But do they know that? No, because you're going to tell them that everything's okay, everything's fine, there's nothing to worry about, you're perfectly normal, when in reality that's not the truth. You could give them like a subtle hint and be like, I'm just going through something right now, I don't really want to talk about it, and that's fine. But if it's something that is really bothering you, I advise you talk about it. You shouldn't ignore things that affect your mental health, as well as mental health in general. But enough of mental health, let's talk about physical health. A lot of people along with the laziness, they lack strength and stamina, etc. Things that come with physical health. Not even just like being in shape. Like their heart isn't healthy, their lungs aren't healthy, their internal body isn't as healthy as it should be because of the way how they're taking care of themselves. So having a healthy diet is extremely important. Eating well is extremely important. You know, the compound foods that you need isn't really that expensive. No, like some milk, or not even milk, water, straight up, just water, meat, carbs, etc. You know, you follow the nutritional facts of what comes in food, but you got to break it down to what's most important, such as protein, carbs, calories too. You don't want to have something with too much calories depending on your goals. If you want to lose weight, then you wouldn't want to consume too much calories. But if you do, however, then yeah, it could be a bad thing though, because you could consume something such as the bad calories, where it's like, let's say you need to gain weight, right? And you need to consume 3,000 calories a day, right? If you consume 3,000 calories of just pure junk food, that's bad calories. So yes, you would be gaining weight, but you're gonna be unhealthy. So you're not gonna be at the stage physically that you would want to be at because of what you're consuming. However, if you consume 3,000 calories of healthy options, you would definitely be in a better shape compared to how you would be if you were not eating healthy. Bottom line, physical health and mental health, they play a key role in your life, because without them, you would not be alive. Bottom line. So they're extremely important, very extremely important assets, and I strongly believe everyone should take them very serious. Your physical health and mental health. No one should be making fun of physical health and mental health. I don't stand by that. Even if the person has a choice to feel the way how they feel, I don't think you should make fun of it, because at the end of the day, you don't really know what the person is going through, so they might make those unconscious decisions to let those habits happen. So I don't think it's ever okay to make fun of whatever someone's going through. Right, unless they make it obvious, like, you know, it's okay to joke about it. Other than that, you know, it's cool to joke to a certain degree, in my opinion, but as a whole, I don't think it's okay. So physical health and mental health are extremely important assets that you need in order to sustain a very valuable and great life. Simple as that. You can't be as successful as you want to be without those two. You can't be rich without those two. You can't, because not even rich as in money. You could be rich with intelligence. You could be rich with so many other things, like I could talk about, but just those two for now. So, but those things will not exist without having the right diet, you know, having the right mindset. Those things play a key role in making you the best version of you, and I stand by the encouragement of taking both of them very serious. If you need help with that, like I said, I advise you seek therapy, or you find a nice social group to where you can open up to them and they can comfort you. They can give you ways to help you with what you're going through, as well as opening up to, you know, family, which is basically a social group. Or you could do research about what you should do to take care of it, whatever you're going through, mentally, mainly mentally. Physically, same thing, doesn't really make a difference. You should do your research on how to take care of these things that you're experiencing, and always be willing to improve your physical health and mental health. You can never be perfect, which implies the fact that you won't ever reach your peak mental health and physical health. If you're always improving, you would never, because you're always becoming better if you follow that route, right? If you're always improving, you would never reach your peak mental health, your peak physical health. But you're just getting better and better and better every single day. You're becoming more valuable and just more healthy, a better version of you every day. And who wouldn't love you? Like, who wouldn't love that side of you, where you're just working on yourself so much, you're committed to yourself, to making yourself the best version of yourself. And when you learn how to take care of yourself, you learn how to take care of others. And that's an extremely important lesson too, but that's for another video. For now, bottom line is physical health and mental health are important assets that you need to heavily focus on in life in order to have a better life. And if you need help, feel free to seek help, whether it's with a social group, therapy session, etc., or even me. You know, I'm here to help you guys. I'm not perfect too. I've experienced things where I'll gladly do my best to help you guys, you know, with the right advice. So, thank you all for watching. It's Tiki. I'm gonna see you next time.